Get ready for the fight of your life.
Another base life.
It's do or die. Fight! First attack. Yes.
Restart.
Yes. Danger. Teamwork. Crossover attack. Down.
First one goes down.
Commencing.
Air combo. Super skill. Level 2. Wonderful. Danger. Aerial combo. Down.
Show some respect.
Level 4. Crossover attack. Crossover attack. Yes.
So guys, a lot of my videos got deleted on my computer, intentionally so. So I know that's gonna piss some of you guys off, if there's anyone who even watched the original playthroughs. But I'm completely starting over with stuff like KOTOR, Steven Universe Save the Light, Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA, and you know, most of my games. Now, do not worry, as anything from the last year and a half will still be going up as planned, but I have all sorts of stuff from 2 years ago to 3 years ago to 4 years ago that I've just been holding on, that I was never going to upload, so it was pointless. I was never going to be able to finish those playthroughs. I was never going to be able to do a lot of stuff. So I'm starting those all over. The videos of the canceled playthroughs will still be on the channel. Don't worry. No one watched them. But don't worry. So, yeah, keep in mind, I'm just going to be putting this particular disclaimer at the end of some of my, or at the beginning of some of my videos, so that way people know, because people don't watch all of my videos, and this is going to be like a quick little thing, so, yeah. But nothing's going away. Well, shit, actually a lot of stuff's going away. Nothing that's already on the channel will be affected. Stuff like Dragon Ball Kakarot, what are the other games I've been playing? Dragon Ball Kakarot. Jesus. Dragon Ball Kakarot, Marvel's Avengers, Lego Marvel's Avengers, Ultimate Alliance. Well, Ultimate Alliance doesn't have an actual playthrough because the Switch sucks at life. Then, you know, a lot of shit. Okay, most of the games gone, but the ones I've been uploading for the last year and a half, exactly, no year and 7 months, unfortunately. That stuff is golden. We're good. We're golden. We're golden. So, thank you for understanding if you guys were particularly attached. I'm not just gonna never do them again, and it's not gonna be like The Completionist, how it took him forever to get back to where he was. I still don't know if The Completionist has finished up everything again. With Scott Pilgrim, though, coming back on the Nintendo Switch, I guess The Completionist could be getting back to Scott Pilgrim soon. That would be cool. Dude, it feels like a dream that's coming out again. So I'm really hoping that that wasn't... Because I checked 1,000 times to make sure that wasn't fake, but no one is talking about it. So I'm gonna go make sure once more. Just did a double check. We're cool. It's a thing. CBR and everyone else is reporting on it too, so it ain't fake. Because one thing I really hate is there are these fake Nintendo channels that they look legit, and sometimes they seem to be actually modded or bots because they have duplicate photo or duplicate videos that look like the real deal. But like I was watching Waluigi for Smash, and I wasn't particularly hype about that. But I was like, oh, I guess this is happening. I'm happy for everyone who enjoys this. Then about after like 10 minutes of investigating, I was like, that's not real, that's not a thing. So they're not bots or anything, but they have some sort of assistance in making it look legit. Not fond of them. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim comes back, that's gonna be cool. Anyways, yeah, that's not what's happening. This is not gonna be such a big deal. It's ultimately a minor thing, but it probably, if you guys have, I have 77 subscribers, and they've come from way back. Some of them have come from way back when I was doing those playthroughs. Some of them were literally fucking yesterday. Either way, no matter when you came from, you might have seen one of those videos and been like, hey, maybe I want to check that out. And now you're like, oh, well, it's pointless. So. But those will be back. Those will be back. So don't worry. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. But I did want to warn you guys because I'm starting over. So. Yeah. But everything's gonna be fine. I got tons of videos still. So yeah. Oh, and I'm actually currently replaying KOTOR, and I'm going to redo Scott Pilgrim, Steven Universe, in a little bit, like maybe tomorrow. I have work tomorrow though, so I don't know. YouTube isn't exactly paying anything. Not that I need it to. I'm just stating facts, bro. I have a job, which will hinder my ability to post YouTube videos, especially since I'm working on the weekends. Well, I'm working on Sundays. Next weekend, or next Sunday, I'm not working. But then the Sunday after that, seems like I'm working. I don't know, they only give me my schedule at the end of the week. So, who knows. But I'll be back soon. You'll notice videos are still going up semi-regularly, not nearly as much as they were. I have a lot of them scheduled for when I'll be at work. So, come to my channel at around 11 o'clock a.m. to 2 p.m. and that's when some new videos should come out. Even on days I'm not at work, that's going to be my new schedule. That's not like a big permanent thing. On some days I'll still have videos coming out on 6 p.m., you know, just random times. But there will always be a video in that 4-hour time frame. Is that 4 hours? Yeah, that's 4 hours. So, in that 4-hour time frame-ish thing, there will always that's a constant.
Let's get started.
It's just not like the only. It's like I'm two different people, right? So there we go. Not the only schedule, you know, whatever. And yeah, that's the last of this update. I'll be putting this at the beginning of some of my videos. I'm thinking maybe 3 videos, and then you guys will probably get the point. So, not that I'm calling you dumb. I think 3 videos will be enough, because if you guys watch my videos with any amount of regularity, which it seems like you guys do, 3 should be enough. Thank you guys for watching. I hope my channel will grow more in the future. And yeah, fuck yeah. Here we are. I make no mistake, when Scott Pilgrim comes out, I will make videos on that. Even if it's only on the Switch. If it's only on the Switch, I'll be recording it 30-second footage. and just doing it like I do the Marvel Ultimate Alliance videos. Biggest thank you, Nintendo. Why would I want 5 minutes when I can have not that?
Another international fighting tournament. And it looks like SIN is behind this one. Can't shake the feeling that something sinister is happening behind the scenes. This all feels so familiar. I must be on my guard. Fighting always feels familiar to me. Like coming home. Probably because I've been doing it since I was a child. The fight is a form of communication. It can lead to understanding. It holds a meaning deeper than mere words. Looks like I'll be sparring with a lot of fighters this time. And I expect I'll meet some old friends again as well. Interacting with these fighters will guide me further down the path of becoming the ultimate warrior.
The fight card is filled in. Which of these warriors will prove their strength to the world?
The answer lies in the heart of battle.
I'll show you just how strong I am!
Are you ready? Fight!
Not that.
So right now, I would like to date this video. Well, this recording. The video will be made way later, like maybe 2-3 weeks later. But at the moment, it is 2 a.m., just straight up 2 flat, Saturday, October 3rd. And a lot of cool stuff's been happening, and I wanted to talk about that.
Battle continues. Fight!
So firstly, I'm playing through Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I am having a blast. I have all the DLC. I'm getting ready to review the thing. So far the DLC isn't necessarily all that great. It's just characters and the way you get them. But Epilogue, which I have not played yet. I am working on it. That's not true. I played a little bit of it. But it is so difficult that I'm grinding, which is why I'm playing the game for the 3rd time. I'm trying to grind up all my characters to be at a manageable level so I can swap through them during the epilogue. But, yeah, like I was saying, it is, so good. Even with the DLC being the way it is, totally worth the purchase, okay guys? I would pay, like, what was it, $24 something? I would pay up to $40 for the DLC itself, and that's how much I paid for the game. So, even the way that it is, as disappointing as it is, all the epilogue is great so far, even though I've only played 1 level. The game is so good. I'm able to just overlook all those problems. And I'm playing, I just did the way I'm doing it and upgrading all my characters, I just did the Defenders as close as you can get, anyways, to the Netflix team on the X-Men level. And so I was teaming up with the X-Men playing as Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and the Punisher. And, oh, it was so good.
I still
Seeing the Punisher blast through
I must train harder.
Juggernaut and everyone.
What will happen
And
now?
I did the X-Men. And in this one level, the Avengers Tower level, I think it was. I had Iceman, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Storm, I think it was. And the game just oozes just amazing, right? I've heard the game's not as good as 1 or 2, but I haven't played those in forever, so I'm not gonna judge. Point of the story, the TLDR. Review coming soon-ish. It could literally be a month, or a year, or a decade. I don't know. I'm working. It's not gonna be a year, and it's not gonna be a decade. But it could be a month. It could be anywhere from now until 2 months. My apologies for getting you guys hyped. Next up. Like I said earlier, it is October 3rd at 9:30. It is currently 2:03. At 9:30, we're gonna get that presentation from Sakurai
You go right ahead.
for Smash Ultimate with Minecraft. I'm still amazed that's a thing. Again, Resident Evil, I would have preferred Leon, Chris, Jill, and Claire be rolled up into one thing. And I'm going to try not to mention it for the next month and a half, guys, because I'm sounding like a dead horse and it sounds like I'm complaining, when really I'm excited for this product too. Just not what I was expecting. And admittedly, like I said earlier, I did not want Steve in Minecraft, or Steve from Minecraft in Smash Bros. But I didn't not want him. If he was coming into the game, there was nothing I could do about it. I'm not even gonna try to get in the way of it. He's here, and that's cool. I have no problem with that. I will enjoy playing as the character. I have some awesome representation from a franchise that I've been familiar with. I grew up on, basically. Since like 2010, I've been playing the shit out of Minecraft on and off, admittedly. So I'm excited for this. But since like 8 months ago, I've been playing the shit out of Resident Evil, and I've just never stopped since then. When did Resident Evil 3 come out? I said 8 months ago, but I know for a fact that's not the case. Whenever Resident Evil 8 came out, I've been 8. That ain't even. Resident Evil 3's remake came out. I've been playing the shit out of the whole series. And if it wasn't going to be Chris, Jill, Claire, and Leon wrapped up into a single character, it could have just been one or the other. Or it could be Frank West. He's proven to work in a fighting game. You know, just... It's another Resident Evil sort of character because it's the same universe, I believe. I'm still working on it. Marvel vs. Capcom timeline coming soon. Hopefully. By the way, guys, I was working on that, and then I lost my notebook. So everything I wrote down is just lost to the ether. That sucks. Anyways. Lost the eha. But, yeah. So, anyways, without getting into a tangent. Ow. Dude, wouldn't it be cool? You just have a Capcom game. I don't care which franchise. You know, Frank West is framed for crimes against humanity, and he's blamed for the zombie apocalypse. And then you find out that Wesker has framed Frank West. And so your defense attorney is Phoenix Wright. And then, I don't know, Iron Man fucking crashes through the building, you know, whatever. Fucking mind blown. Wouldn't that be fucking cool? More vs. Capcom 5, everybody. Wins Marvel. But, back on topic. I'm super excited for the Minecraft thing. I want to fucking go to sleep now, but I'm too excited. Minecraft Live, whatever. They'll probably have some new stuff. But I mean, rather than having like a new mob or a new block put into Minecraft, I'm more excited to see, you know, Steve, Alex, Enderman, and Zombie get put into Smash Bros. And I'm wondering how they'll work. Because I was looking. And unless they're putting in a bunch of skins and shit. There were 3 Steves building. There was a zombie fighting another zombie, and a baby zombie. And then I've seen 2 skins for Alex. Like, how far does this go? How many skins are there for this character? Are there more than 8? Alright, hold on. I just had to do some math because I thought I was retarded for a second. No, I got it right. Are there more than 8? How far does this go? I thought I saw 2 Steves, 2 Alexes, and so, you know, Zombie and Enderman don't get any ultimate skins. But no, 3 Steves, 2 Alex, and, then there's a Zombie and an Enderman, so, like, that's more than 8. Or do certain moves summon other characters? Like, building, for instance, how does that work? Also, how does building work? I'm just so puzzled. I cannot wait. But I know the second I go to sleep, I'm gonna wake up, and it's already out. So it's like a fucking time machine. But I can't go to sleep. I just can't. Also, I'm playing Ultimate Alliance 3. So, I mean, my mind's currently blowing right now. Oh, also, I'm gonna do a review of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I just watched that. Fucking good. So good. People keep saying it's the best Spider-Man movie. It's not. It's not the best Spider-Man movie. Make it live action, and I think it might be. And it's not because I hate animated stuff, but I think because the live action version wouldn't feel as small. My problem with this movie is it's standalone, right? There's no Daredevil, there's no Wolverine, there's no Iron Man. It's just Spider-Man. And you know what? I think that's great. I want there to be proof that a standalone superhero franchise can still work. Because I don't think the Batman not by Robert Pattinson, featuring Robert Pattinson by, who's the director again? I always forget, which is a shame because he seems like a great dude. Yeah, I always forget names that are similar to names I'm familiar with. So, Matt Reeves, which is Christopher Reeves and my friend Matt. So that's why I keep forgetting this, because its name is something similar to something else. Which, for some people, makes it easier to remember. But I had, like, a friend named Michael once, and I'm Michael, so I kept forgetting. I was like, why the fuck can't I remember your name? It made me feel so bad, because every time I would see him, I'd be like, hey, guy. So, whatever. But yeah, Matt Reeves, he's directing the movie. The movie looks great, and I don't think it needs a Justice League crossover. I don't think it needs a Superman crossover. I mean, ultimately, I do want those things for it. I want it to set up its own DCEU, so we have this DCEU and this DCEU. But ultimately, I don't think it needs that, and I'm not sure it should have it. So, I want this Batman movie to be proof that you don't need this universe behind it. And I'm hoping that Spider-Verse can prove another thing with Spider-Verse 2. We know 2's happening, and maybe this one will feel much bigger. But despite it being a multiverse of spider people,
Eliminating the target, that's my job.
it felt small. It felt so small. This huge event. There's nothing else. It's just spider people, so it made it feel like Spider-Man's the only hero in the world. And I don't think that should be the case. I feel like I shouldn't even be thinking about that, but for some reason I was, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's my fault, I don't know if that's these previous movies' fault, I don't know if that's the world I live in's fault, and I don't know if that's the movie's fault. I don't know if that's the people behind the movie's fault. All I know is I could not stop thinking about it. I was like, ah, cool, Kingpin's here. Where's Daredevil? I was just left there thinking the whole time. Where's literally any other hero in this situation? I mean, you know, for a minute there it seems like, oh, well, if there are other heroes, they're not gonna know what Kingpin's doing. But then a building starts glitching. I mean, a single glitchy building in a single city. Fuck it. The FBI should be there, knocking on its door. Be like, hey, sir, you're glitching. Why are you glitching? What's happening? So, you know. And the final bit of thing, what was the rest of this about? Damn, I really do be needing to start getting a script. Well, it's not 2:13, which means I've been going on for like 12 minutes. I mean, also I can see that I've been going on for 12 and a half minutes, but whatever. Fuck it, we'll just say this about Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. So, people are hyped for Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, and I believe that's different than the TV series we've already been promised by fucking Constantine Productions, I think it was. Also, they can go, like... Alright, let's try not to be hostile towards companies that are pissing me off. Yeah, the Resident Evil show that they're working on does not seem to be very good. No previous Resident Evil characters. It's going to focus on OCs. No zombies. No bioweapons. And I believe it was about drugs. Why are you calling this Resident Evil? At this point, just stamp a different name on it. Stop giving me hope. Insert Avengers Endgame meme here. I'll go fucking Ronin on the Yakuza's ass over this. But, like I was saying, Infinite Darkness, I've heard some people pretty hype about it. I do not know why. All we saw was Leon and Claire holding flashlights in a dark, spooky building of some sort. Why are people hype about this? This looks promising, but, like, at the same time, what is it? Is that a scene from an actual episode? Is that just a TV series? Is that a movie? Is that an animated series? What the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? Into the fucking going on verse. I'm stupid. But anyways, why are people hyped about this? I don't know anything about it. Like, if there was some clear allusion to a Resident Evil game, and I was like, oh, they're adapting that, I'd be fucking hype, honestly. But I just see Leon and Claire holding the flashlight. It's like, what is that? And to be honest, I didn't even know it was Leon and Claire for a minute. Because they went with Leon's, like, Resident Evil fucking 6 design. Not a bad design, I'm just saying. I didn't recognize it. But, like, Claire... I think that was Claire? Could have been the bitch from Resident Evil 6, I don't know. I just hope it's good. That's all I'm looking for. Because I don't think... Come on, Capcom. I'm telling you. It's not even Capcom. Capcom, you're great. You're great. Come on, people. I'm telling you. Hire me. I'm not really looking for a job anymore because I've got this thing at McAllister's now. But, come on. I will write you 2 seasons. I will write you 2 seasons. In fact, if you like it, you don't even have to pay me royalties. I'm tired of you ruining something I love. It seems like the people you hire don't really care. I'm not sure if you don't care, but the people you hire don't seem to care that much. So all I'm saying, I'll write you 2 seasons, send it in the mail, and you don't even have to pay me. Alright? But seeing as it would help me get more job opportunities, I would like you to put me in the credits. That way I can put that on my resume. Wrote Resident Evil show for 2 seasons for free. $4.99. For your wife for free, $4.99. So, you know, that's all I'm saying, man. I'm not really looking for a job anymore. But man, I will send in an application. All I have on my resume so far is working at Goodwill and playing all Resident Evil games obsessively. Has spent $100 on series. So, I don't know, pretty qualified. Someone mowing their lawn in the middle of the fucking night? I guess so. Anyways, that about wraps this, what the fuck?
Target confirmed.
I'm all confused. I think we're done here, is what I'm trying to say.
To save many lives.
So,
How have you used yours?
yeah,
Who will come out on top? Ready.
I will fucking, I'm gonna, alright.
Time stone! I am Akamo daggers of Danak! Can you keep up? Full blade!
Counter.
Twister! Twister!
You can't watch me feel the pain.
Good.
Face me.
Hear you!
Yes.
Too late.
Go! You seem fatigued.
No escape. Combine the burst it all.
Good.
Breaks apart blade over front.
Counter. Great.
Time stone! Hear you to headquarters. Mission accomplished.
Only one team will be left standing.
I am the hunter. You are my prey.
How can I be a hypocrite if good and evil do not exist?
Who will come out on top? Ready. Fight. First attack. Air. Cool. Yeah.
Mind stone!
Good. Danger. Cool. Piercing it. Yeah. Cool.
Hawkeye!
Cool.
Now! Gimlet!
Cool.
Mind stone! Mind stone! Mind stone!
Danger. Watch out.
Mind stone!
Have to use this. Back off.
Hold that thought! No matter how hard you try, you can't escape from my arrows!
Like a combo KO. Spectacular.
Always on the mark.